Hello YouTubers, quick garden update. There's my one big hill of zucchini. I just picked two, took them in the house. I had one plant of cantaloupe grow, and there you can see there's 2, 3, I see 4, 5 cantaloupe coming on. And my watermelon, right there's a watermelon growing. I hope you can see it because I can't see my screen. And then if you come over here, right there's 2 more growing down in there. And there's another a little bit bigger one here. Hiding down in there. That's my hill of watermelon. Let's walk over here and take a look at my one and only tomato plant. I haven't picked a tomato yet. I see there's a few. I grow Rutgers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pepper plants. And you can see I do have a electric fence set up around here to keep the raccoons out of my corn. But as you see right there, that corn down, I don't believe that was raccoon. I don't know if you can see them or make them out, but there's deer getting in my garden. There's a bunch of deer tracks down along this side. I haven't had to use my lighting system. Let me shut this off and then I'll show you that. What I've got are just these floodlights that are motion detect, and they come on at night when there's motion. I got 2 lights there, and down here I've got 1 light, and then in the bottom of this I put one of those plugs. Hope you can see it, so I can plug in a radio. And I put the radio in that box just to keep it out of the weather. That radio there, it's tuned to an AM talk radio show, so when it comes on in the middle of the night, hopefully there'll be people talking, and maybe that'll be enough to keep the deer out of my garden. But I got another problem. I was out here earlier and there were wasps giving me the evil eye up in there. So we got to get that out of there and put my radio up in there. One little squirt. And I saw a bunch of them drop off into the bottom of the bucket. Now I'll get a hammer and pull that out of there and put my radio up there. So the wasps are taken care of, the radio's plugged in. I got all the lights all plugged in, my extension cord runs over to my barn. Got the wasps out of there. As you can see, there's a whole lot of garden I didn't plant this year. Just kind of took the garden off this year. I have a small patch of corn and that other stuff I showed you, and this whole garden I've just been keeping it mowed. We'll see what happens next year, see if I feel more energetic. We'll come back out here after dark and see if my lights work. See you in a little while. Well, it's 9 o'clock. Let's see if it's dark enough for these lights to come on. See what the radio sounds like, if it works. Well, they work. Last time I did this, I walked over here and there was a deer standing right over here. Don't see any deer. Now we'll see if this one works and how the radio sounds.
I'm just going to be the utility guy tomorrow again. And you're used to that. You got that right. Here's Ron Ludwig. And I know you've already put me on a timer because I will be preceding you. So I will make sure that you tell me the allotted amount of time and I will...
Well, let's get away from here before YouTube yells at me about playing a radio.